Hi, I'm Kaff-eine and this is Infinite Thanks. Would you like to come inside? This is a brand new project that's premiering at the Can't Do Tomorrow Festival. It's a project for LGBT folks and allies and friends, so it's for everybody. It's around gratitude and thankfulness. There's no real right way to interact as long as people respect the themes. The nicest way, I think, to experience it though to start is just to come inside the chapel. Bow your head to enter, out of respect to the queer gods and deities and goddesses. And inside the chapel here we've got a whole bunch of drawings and, I guess, what are they, offerings from people from Darwin and Melbourne workshops. Also from the Darwin exhibition where I started this project. And on the back wall up here, we've got 13 of the central stories about queer gods and deities and goddesses. So everyone from Saint Freddie Mercury up here. I can read you this story because it's a pretty good one. So, Andre was at the beat when the men heard a noise outside and found a huge crocodile blocking their exit. He thanks the blessed Saint Freddie Mercury that everyone escaped without injury and without being arrested for public nudity. He vows to only visit beats far from the waterline in future. So this is it's around queer gratitude and thankfulness, but it doesn't have to be, you know, happy stories. It's stories of resilience, stories of, I guess, stories of survival. Here's another one here. You know, Shane, who's didn't want to be identified because they're still frightened of homophobic violence. You know, Shane offers this retablo in infinite thanks to the blessed Trixie Mattel for miraculously not letting her die when she was beaten nearly to death by a bunch of homophobic strangers outside the queer club. So some of the stories are pretty sad, others are pretty awesome, like Lizzo. Infinite thanks to Saint Lizzo, the patron saint of curves, for blessing us all with her curves, and for inspiring other big babes to love their own hot curves. So it literally is around anything to do with gratitude and thankfulness. And hopefully over time, this big empty chapel is going to fill up with more stories of gratitude and queer thankfulness from queer folks themselves and their mates and friends. Yeah. These large characters here are for everybody to paint on. I've got some really nice markers, really good ink, and if people visiting the festival have stories of their own that they want to contribute, they can literally tattoo these characters. What happens after this festival is that I photograph these and I reduce them down, stick them inside the chapel, and they become part of the travelling exhibition as it goes around to different cities and regional and rural areas.